The next phase of the kettlebell swing, we're actually going to start swinging the kettlebell, but we're going to break it down to one movement at a time. And we're going to stay on this movement until we know we have got the movement correct. Ideally, you're going to have a mirror in front of you, or you can record yourself doing this and then watch yourself back between sets. And that way you're going to be able to see if you're doing it the right timing or if your body's taking over through using the eyes as its learning cue, its visual cues. Remember, we want to keep ourselves in the position and we want to feel this movement. Personally, I like to use kettlebells with my eyes closed when learning this technique, because then my body is the one doing the main learning, shall we say. I'm using feeling and proprioception to guide me over the visual eyes and working off the wrong time because the kettlebell's moving. I see the kettlebell moving, I follow. We don't want that happening. Step of the bell, 1, 2, hinge back, here. Angle the kettlebell towards you, shoulder blades in the back pocket, find that position, and this time when we do the hike, like so, instead of letting the kettlebell fall forward again, we're going to use our hips to drive ourselves up to the standing position, like the top of the chop and pop, and then we're going to let the kettlebell fall back. We're going to wait until the kettlebell hits us between our balls, and then we're going to follow the bell behind it back with us. So it'll be like so. After I do 5 of them, I'll go back and do 10 goat bag swings. I won't rest this time. I'll go 5 of them, straight into 10 goat bag swings. Then I will rest. I'll shake my arms out, do the fast loose, and then follow that procedure again. Step over the bell. Remember, it's really important that we understand this part. This is probably the bit where everything comes together. If you nail this bit right, everything else becomes a lot easier. 1, 2, hinge back, here, angle the bell. When I hike the kettlebell to here, this, before the kettlebell starts falling back, because momentum's ended and it's starting to pull itself back to its natural resting position, I want to use the hips to drive the bell forward. Notice the way the arm stays in contact with the body right up until this point. Here, I lock myself in position. I don't reach through like this. I stay here and I let momentum carry on. I break the kettlebell at this point. I then hike the kettlebell through. I don't even wait for the kettlebell to fall. I pull it through faster than the bell wants to fall. When it gets to here, all I do is I feel for that contact, hinge back with it, and I'm now back into the original position at the start of the hike, and I snap through again and repeat the process. Break, here. Give it a go.